Hello, hello, hello. What is up, everybody? Kryllyk here, back in action. More Infinity. Oh my god, so much stuff to do, so little time. I think we're kind of at a turning point here. I definitely want to get some automation going of certain things. And one of those things is definitely wood. Usually a pretty good place to start. I'm not even that worried about food at the moment. But wood... I don't like not having wood. Let's put it that way. I love having wood. Alright? Wait. What? Yeah, wood. Alright. So, I think we're kind of at the point here where we're going to start building a tree farm. Alright, good stuff. Let's get rocking. First things first, I'm going to smelt up this rubber. And you can do this. It's kind of a cross compatibility with Mine Factory Reloaded. So to get plastic sheets, you need raw plastic. Raw plastic, you can smelt rubber to get it. So you're pretty much good to go. So you can use the industrial craft trees to get yourself some raw plastic, which is required, basically. There's a few other things here. We need some pistons. We need a flower pot. We need a machine frame. So a decent amount of stuff that we actually require. Let's get 5. I know I need some pistons. I know I need some of that. I need at least 8 of you and another 2 of you. Okay. Awesome. So, planter, copper gear. Wrong copper gear. I prefer the thermal foundation one, just because. But it's pretty easy to make, just like so. And a piece of iron. That'll give you a copper gear. We do need 2 pistons, which is going to be a bit of cobble. 8 should do the job. And we need another piece of wood. Okay, good. 2 pistons. Excellent. We need a piece of gold. I'm pretty sure it's gold anyways. Confirmed. Gold. Like so. Nice. Now we can make our tin gear. Like so. I need glass. Oh, good. I have some glass. Excellent. Okay, so that goes there. I'm pretty sure it's like this. I've known to be wrong with this, though. And now all we need is a flower pot. And for that, we need some clay. Oh, good. I do have clay. Awesome. All right. Boom. And we can get that done up quite nicely. It's kind of nice having that furnace. It's pretty good. I like it. I like it. I like having the little electrical furnace running on its own power and all that kind of stuff. But it's not overly efficient at this point in time. I definitely want to get some passive power generation going for sure. So first things first, let's get this bad boy all set up. Alright, the planter. Very nice. This guy is basically an item that's going to use some power, and it will plant trees for you. Okay, nothing too crazy, but it will plant trees. Alright, now what we also need is a harvester. This guy's a little bit more expensive. It requires a couple different things. Gold gears, for example, which is quite a bit more, in my opinion. Some shears, and some Invar axes. Now, to make Invar, we actually need to make this Invar blend, because we don't have any of these other machines at the moment. So what we could do is we could actually make it in the smeltery. Now, for those of you that don't know how to make Invar, it's pretty straightforward. It's 2 iron to every 1 nickel. And that's going to give you some iron. So I have 4 here. So let's do 2. And for that we'll need... So that's 4. So we'll need 8 iron. So all we need to do is we smelt up those together in the smeltery. And we should get some Invar, which is pretty darn nice. Alright. Let's get a couple other things. I believe it was no, it was the gold gears. That's right. So 8 gold. A couple pieces of iron. Let's do those up. Like so. Good. Let's get our reception coil as well. We obviously need our tin set up, which is 5 iron, 4 tin per frame here. Good. And glass. Excellent. That's our machine frame. And I guess we need some shears, don't we? 1, 2. Pretty straightforward. Get some shears. And we should have our invert. Nice. 12 ingots, which is pretty darn nice. And we can do the rest in here. So we should have a couple left over. Good. How many left? One more. Nailed it. Okay, so we need 2 Invar axes. That's actually not that difficult. It's just a normal axe, guys. Have no fear. But it does use up 6 Invar. So keep that in mind. There we go. And we should have everything that we need now for the harvester. But because there's tools in the craft, it doesn't like working. Trust me, that is a bug. It's been around for a while now, and that is a thing. Okay, so we have a harvester, we have a planter. The problem here is we actually need a way of generating power for these guys. And you'll see that these guys generate RF, right? Whereas this is EU. So it's a different type of power source. It's called redstone flux, for those of you that are unaware. And there's quite a few different ways that we can get it. One of those ways is with thermal expansion. We can go as something as simple as a steam dynamo, which will take coal and water and produce 80 RF per tick. We could also go with railcraft. That's what I used a lot in my Direwolf 20 series. You can get them here. Oh, they changed that. Interesting. And the other one that I know of pretty well as well is you can do the Stirling generator from Ender IO. And this guy basically just uses power, just uses charcoal to get, you know, more power. Okay? Pretty straightforward stuff, but I think what I'm going to go with is actually the thermal expansion stuff. Alright, there's a reason for that, and we'll get into that a little bit later, but I want to make this a self-sustaining thing. So I want to head on out here. We're just going to go out into this desert. We're not doing anything overly special at the moment. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to set the planter right there. Now, more or less, I want to dig a hole around this thing, and we're going to do that because I want to have access to all sides of this block. Alright. Oh, look at that. It's rock hive. That's funny. And some granite. Alright. Good. This should almost be enough room either way. That rock hive is a little bit in the way, but not too bad. Okay. So there's our planter. It does require dirt to be on top of it to plant the seeds, right? We want to turn off the consume stack, and that's where our plants are going to go. Now, I think we're just going to keep this decently small. The default range for these guys are the 3x3, as you see here, for both the harvester and the planter. Now, you can upgrade these items, but we're not really... It's pretty early on in the mod pack, and I don't want to get too crazy right out of the gate. So, let's just finish that up. Good. Awesome, actually. Alright, let's put this stuff away. Good. And let's look into some steam dynamos. So these guys are going to take quite a bit of copper. They take a little bit of silver, but overall aren't too bad. A couple pieces of redstone. It's going to take quite a bit of copper. It's at least 16, what is it, 16, 19, 22, I believe, if my math is correct. We're going to need a couple pieces of iron. We're going to also need 4 more redstone and some silver. I happen to have some silver blocks here, ready to go, pretty much just for this use. Alright, good. That'll give us 2 of the transmission coils. They're kind of a dynamo exclusive item, but very good. That's not right. I need 4 iron. Okay, good. 4 iron, like so, is going to get us the 4 copper gears. We should have 6 left. Good. The copper gears go like so. A piece of redstone in the bottom, and the transmission coil on top. Excellent. So this is going to give us 2 steam dynamos, which at the moment is pretty darn good. Let's sleep through the night and get a drink of whatever it is I'm drinking. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Alright, so we got the 2 steam dynamos. Now, we need a way to get water into them automatically. What I'm going to use for this is the aqueous accumulator. Again, a block from thermal expansion. It's a little bit cheaper than some of the other options that are available to you. But basically what this is going to do is it's going to automatically put water and accumulate water in the block. And that'll allow us to move it around. So we're going to need another machine frame. We're going to need some more copper gears. Rest in peace, copper. Apparently, I'm going to have to go mining again. So that's good. We need a little bit more. We'll put in 3. Like so. That'll give us our tin gear and our 2 copper gears. This guy will get us... Uh-oh. We're out of glass, guys. We're out of glass. Emergency. That's why we have the furnace, guys. That's why we got the furnace. And it's faster than vanilla, so that's good. Alright, good. That'll give us the machine frame. We need a bucket. We need a bit more glass. And we need this pneumatic servo, which is glass, iron, and redstone. Iron, redstone, and 1 more piece, please. And then we can complete this process. And actually, I might need to make another bucket. Now that I think about it. We might need a bucket. Alright, 1 pneumatic servo. And bam. Aqueous accumulator. We will need another bucket, by the way. Alright, 1 more bucket should do the job here. And we should be good to go. My phone is vibrating like a beast. Alright, and it's super late. Like, it's midnight. And my phone is going off. You guys are awesome and crazy and awesome. That's all that I can say. You guys keep me going. I hope you guys know that. I hope that I've demonstrated enough to you guys that you guys really keep me going a lot. I thoroughly enjoy the support you guys give and everything like that. So, keep it up. I love you all. So that's good. Let's do... I just need to fix this. That'll bug me. It'll bug me, guys. Okay, and good. So we need some water. Well, we have some right over here from the village. As long as I don't fall in the quicksand, we should be good to go. I've only done it once, actually, which is kind of surprising for me. I'm surprised. I'm surprised I haven't derped into it. Alright, we'll place 1 there. Rip torch. And we need another one. We need to make ourselves an infinite spring, basically. And that's going to get us on the right path. Okay, awesome. Now, what I want to do is I really need wood for a couple things that I want to try and experiment with. Some of the things that I've learned over time from other mod packs, and I want to see if they can potentially be used and put together. So we're going to put the aqueous accumulator right in this middle section, right there. Beautiful. You can hear it working. I don't really like that there's a noise. But as you can see, it's filling up with water. Alright? Good stuff. Okay. Let's now remove all of this stuff. And we'll keep that. This hive has come in handy now. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually place down... let's remove this right here. Good. And let's place down our steam dynamos. Let's go like this. Yeah, that'll work for now. Okay, good. Now, we need a way of making charcoal, right? We need a furnace of some sorts. And what am I going to do with that? That is a fantastic question. I have not even thought about it yet. But we need some sort of a furnace. Maybe we'll stick with the same type of item here and go with the redstone furnace from thermal expansion as well. So basically some bricks, some more copper, another one of this and that. And I'm going to make that off camera here, and we'll get that all ready to go. The other thing that we're going to need is some sort of piping. And I think I know which one I'm going to use for now. It's not the one that I prefer above all else, but it'll work for right now. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so we're back here, and there's our redstone furnace, nice and basic, no big deal. Right here, I've made some transfer pipes from extra utilities. We're going to need one of those right off the bat, and to complete this craft, we need a chest, like so. Good. Okay, so that's going to be our setup for transferring of items. So that'll transfer any of the wood into the furnace, for example, as well as any of the wood into the planter. Now, one of the things that we need to make as well is a filter pipe. So this guy here requires just a couple pieces of any type of dye and 5. Oh, really? Is it 5? All right, I might have to make some more stuff. Let's do 3 more smooth stone. We'll get that going. I could rip up the floor more, but I don't really want to do that. I like the floor the way it is. And we need some dyes, okay? Do we have anything? We could make it out of these white flowers, but I want to save those for Botania. We have a whole bunch of cactus, though. And I wrecked that one. Don't worry about that. It's okay. Ow! Little scamp. Alright, good. We have a decent amount of cactus around, so I'll get these guys going. It's pretty easy. I really like my little entranceway. I know it's not overly efficient, but I like it. Alright, good. We'll get a few more of these. Pretty straightforward. Just some redstone, some glass, and some stone slabs. Now we need the dyes. One more. Beautiful. Cactus green. Love it. That should give us a filter pipe. Now what we need is an item filter. Alright, where are you? There you are. So sticks, redstone, and a piece of string. Okay. Sticks, 4 redstone, and a piece of string. Good. Good. And a piece of string. Excellent. So this is going to allow us to filter out the items that we want to go where. Right? So, for example, into the redstone furnace, we want wood. So it can turn into charcoal. Right? And the charcoal can then go into the steam dynamos. But we want the plants to go back, the saplings, sorry, to go back into the sapling device. The planter, that's the one. Now the only problem is, that I know of, is we don't really have a way of transferring power outside of Buildcraft. A Buildcraft pipe. Do we want to do this? We might have to, guys. We might have to go with Buildcraft. Alright, let's do it. Why not? It'll work for now until we get some Ender IO set up. And we will have to do that sooner rather than later. But, okay. Let's give this a go. Let's try it. It's been a while since I've done it. They might have fixed it. They might have just screwed it up more? I have no clue. Alright, so some redstone with some pipes. That's going to give us stone kinesis pipe. Again, I have 2 steam dynamos, so that's 160 RF per tick. So that's why I went with the stone instead of the cobblestone, which is only 80, right? So that's my logic there. So let's head on over here and see what we can do. Actually, we need one more thing. And for that, we need more cactus. Oh god, I almost fell in, see? Whew, that was a close one. I need more cactus, because we need some weather stripping. Or waterproofing, whichever you prefer to call it. Alright. Good, good, good. It's kind of nice being in a desert for stuff like this, because, I mean, if you think about it, if you weren't in a desert, how much more difficult would some of this stuff potentially be? And I'm going to say potentially a lot tougher. Okay, good. And basically we're going to smelt it up. I think we can get away just with cobblestone for this part. Build craft again, guys. Yeah. Hydrag basic pipe. That should work just fine. Okay, so cactus greens in a crafting table is going to give you pipe sealant. Pipe sealant with a pipe is going to give you a fluid pipe. Alright, good. So I don't think I need any more than that. So let's jump on out. Sun's still midday. Excellent. It gives us plenty of time to get this thing potentially almost up and running. Alright, so the fluid pipes. Boom and boom. Okay, so these guys should be getting water. It's not very fast, but we have lots of water. And once it's full, it should still stay full. I don't think that'll necessarily be a problem. Let's get this out of here and get back up top for a quick second. The next part is the power pipes. So they're going to be like that and basically go into there. I don't think I need wooden pipes, but I guess we'll find out here together. Like I said, it's been a while since I did any of this, so yeah. Anyways, those are pretty much full of water. I do need them. Okay. Never mind on the stone then. Okay, we'll fix that up. It's fine. Okay. Now we need the setup for the redstone furnace. So what I'm thinking is, because we're going to have power at this level, if we do the redstone furnace right beside it, right here, that should work for the rest of the stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the transfer node now, and we're going to set up the transfer pipes, okay? This guy, you know what, let's go, you know, actually, if we slide this over one and got another pipe and we put the redstone furnace in the middle, will it actually output to both sides into the steam dynamos? I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, let's just rearrange that. Oh god. I'm stuck. I'm stuck, guys. Okay. Good. Let's get on top, and how do we want to place this? We actually want to place it from... No! Okay, and boom, like that, right? So that way it's outputting to both sides. Input, not on the top. We want the input to be on the back. Okay, so we should see an input mark on the back. You'll see the fluid pipe is not connecting. That's a great sign. In the middle here, we're going to have the stone kinesis, because we need to, but we need to get some wooden ones. Now, the way Buildcraft works is you need wooden pipes to usually draw from things. Now, I wasn't sure if that was still the case, but apparently it is. So, not a problem. Simple, same recipe, no big deal. We only need 2 with the redstone. Good. Redstone times 2. Good. That'll give us the wooden impulse. Let's see if these guys work. They should. They should work, right? Please work. Good and good. Okay. So you'll see this one here. We actually have the input incorrect. I don't know if I can change that. Is that going to be okay? You know, it might be okay. It might be alright. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. And the other part here, I forgot to get more cactus green. Apparently none of these cactus like to grow. Good. And good. See, how much of a pain would it be if you weren't in a desert? There's a few other ways you can do bees and stuff like that, but my god. Okay, good. One more. That's all we need to connect that other one to water. And hopefully, and I mean hopefully, we can get this system up and operational very shortly here. Okay, good. Cactus green with the, I think I used the cobblestone. Oh, pipe sealant. Sorry, with the cobblestone. Good. Alright, are we ready to go? Almost, guys. We are almost ready, I think. Okay, let's see how this is going to go for an early start type build. Not bad considering I don't have any Ender IO yet, I think. Okay, let's get our transfer pipe. We're going to run it down. One of the cool things about a transfer pipe is you can use a wrench, but you can also use just a stick, which is kind of interesting in my opinion. But you can still use the wrench, like so. And that's going to go like that. Right? Yes. Okay, and what I want to do is we actually want this to be a filter pipe. So blue is going to be wood. Okay. So on the item filter, you can essentially right-click this thing. I need the wood, though. I'm not going to do acacia, sadly. I don't think it's going to work beneficially. I would like spruce, but maybe we should do acacia. Because oak comes with apples. Apples are kind of a pain in the butt. So, yeah, I guess let's see how this thing reacts to acacia. I've never tried it, so let's see what happens, okay? So, this will be the acacia wood going into the blue side. So boom, acacia wood, and we're going to send the acacia wood into the blue side. All right, and the rest is going to continue down the filter and into this guy here, the planter. Okay, I think, are we good? Are we pretty much good here? Can we give this a go? I think we can. Let's get a bit of dirt. And let's see. Oh, I want to get an acacia sapling. Do I have one? I don't have a spare one. Okay. I guess we'll have to chop down this tree quickly. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what happens here. A couple things that I've never really put together before, and I'm kind of really interested to see what potentially happens. This tall tree, guys. Good. We got a couple saplings. Finally. Okay, good. I want to keep growing this on the side, though, as well. So, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into this guy. I need some cobble, though. And set this up. I think it's going to be good. I really do. So this guy is going to do acacia saplings. And I just want to put a piece of cobble in all the rest. Just so I don't have more than a stack running in here. So, let's give it a go, I guess. Let's try it. Let's put some coal into each one of these and see what happens. Okay, so we're seeing some power. Okay. Okay, that's a bit of a concern. There's no power getting into there. Okay, so this might be an issue with that wood pipe connecting to it. Let's sleep. I don't want to get mauled by mobs. So we might have to rearrange our connection there. Not too bad, though. Should be pretty easy. We have the stone pipe, so I just have to rearrange everything. So let me be right back. Alrighty, so perfect. Just a quick little swap of the way things went. And as you can see, we do have power in that bad boy. Not bad at all. It's been pretty easy, actually. From what I remember and everything, I think I've done a pretty darn good job. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. Let's throw down our dirt and see how this thing is going to produce. I do want to put a torch down there. I don't want bad guys all around. Good. Good, good. And I want to just kind of do that, like so. Okay. Now, this guy we did not set up with power. But it should be pretty easily ran here. I do have the spare stone guys. And we can probably just even do it like that, right? And it's kind of nice, like, it's sending power only when it needs power, and then it's kind of dwindling off and stopping. So I'm kind of anxious to see how well this thing comes together. So for right now, what I want to do is I want to add in some coal. I want to get these guys rocking and rolling, ready to go as we proceed along. Yeah, we'll remove that guy for right now, too. Good. And we'll do that like that. Okay. Not the cleanest of setups, but it's not too bad, actually. I'm quite happy with it. Let's just get a bit of bone meal. I want to see how this thing works. And I want to make sure that the redstone engines are going to actually do the right job. So, bone meal you can macerate as well, and it'll give you a little bit more. I think you only get 3 normally. This way it gives you 4 because you're using some, that's right, you guessed it, power. Okay, so we'll get a little bit of bone meal, obviously some time as well, but let's get our little stack here, our 4, and see if we can't get this guy to grow and see what happens. Okay, it grew. Boom. Is that out of range? Are you... Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Okay, so it shot them out the back, which means my guess is... Okay, some went in there. Some got shot out the back. Alright. I would say that that makes sense, but I don't think it really does. But I'm okay with it, I guess. I guess that works. Quite a few shot out the back, though. I'm wondering... Basically what I'm considering here, guys, is... And I think I'm going to do it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove the item node from here. Dang it. Okay. And we're going to put it on the back of this setup. Okay. And again, just because that's where the piping hole is, and I think it would make a bit of a difference. So there's the first one. We're going to tell it to not connect to the bottom, like so, and like so. So again, not the cleanest, but I think that this is going to be operational. So that should start chopping almost immediately. We have power, that's not an issue. It's chopping away at all the leaves and stuff like that. The planter's automatically replanting. I love it. It seems to be working pretty good. And we have no long lost saplings or anything. Okay. This makes me a very happy guy. So all of this went in there. Now, the next test. Are we able to push the charcoal out into the steam dynamos automatically. That's a bit of a problem, guys. It doesn't appear to be automatically pushing them out. That is a big problem with my very condensed setup here. Okay, never mind. There it went. It went. Never mind. Alright, we're good. So that guy is firing. This guy still has coal. I'm going to leave the coal in there for now until it runs out. But, alright. Looks like we basically have a tree farm. Now, the only other catch is the excess, right? We don't really have a way of managing the excess wood at the moment. So, what I want to do is I want to get a quick... you know what? Let's make a barrel. Let's make a Java barrel right out of the get-go here. And that should help us out. Okay, I want to make 2 of them. We need some slabs, we need some chests, and we need some wood. Just like so. Any type of wood does the job. We still have some transfer pipes. I might have to make a few more. No, I should be okay. Alright, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, this should work. Okay, we'll do that. Put that there. So basically, here is our extra output from the item, right? So saplings are going to go in here first and foremost. Now, if we proceed to go this way with our piping, like so, good, and then we come up here. This should, I could probably use the filter pipe, but I'm not going to. So, we should be able to, you know what, let's move it all over one more. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to work out better. Let me just get a few more pipes. Alrighty, I got a few more pipes. I want to get this done before the sun goes down. Alright, good. So this guy gets removed. Like so. And then we're going to have the pipes come up. Excellent. That way we can put sand right like so. Fill it in a little bit cleaner anyways. I'm definitely going to remove this because that'll just end up being my death at some point. I'll have to clean this up a little bit later. But basically, I'm going to set up the 2 barrels. And in the first barrel, I'm going to put acacia wood. Like so. And we can lock that, okay? So basically, once you remove it, it's still going to be in there, ready to go. And the other one should automatically fill up with the saplings when we actually get a surplus of them. So not too bad. We have a little bit of a small system going over here. I'm very happy with this small system. It barely took up any resources. I mean, all things considered anyways. It didn't take up very many. And for the most part, I'm quite happy. So, anyways, guys, I hope you liked the episode. I hope you guys liked the build. I know it's pretty simple, but hey, we're just starting out, right? These things take time. Let's get rid of this quicksand. That way we don't have any problems there. And we'll just fill this in with cobble. And go from there. Okay. Good. Oh god, rip cobble. I don't have a lot of cobble, actually. Fill in with sand. Much safer. I feel much more confident with that as well. Okay, so yeah, great little build. I'm very happy. It seems like it seems to respond to the acacia not too poorly, actually. I was surprised. It is a little bit slow. It's not overly fast, but, you know, a little bit of boning, a little bit of bone mealing. Oh my god, these things. Go away. Go away. I'm gonna step on them all day. Every day. Alright, but it's working, right? It's working nicely. I can get down and in there quite comfortably. Any excess wood should, keyword there is should, go down the path. It should find its way. So once these guys actually fill up, it should find its way down and around. So I'm pretty happy. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I hope you liked this episode. Again, it's a tree farm. It's not overly exciting, but hey, we're just starting out, and I think this is a neat little system that uses a couple different things that we're probably not used to seeing in this day and age. So, thanks again. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. I look forward to talking with you guys all a whole bunch more when I'm back from my vacation. And thanks again for all the support, especially while I'm gone. It's really appreciated, guys. You have no idea. And thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.